Hello, it is me, Queen here, Life After Bunny. I am today at the back window overlooking the back garden. I'm running out of daylight actually. I was going to do this video about sort of half an hour ago and then the plumber turned up and he has fixed the central heating boiler for me. So anyway, I have a coffee. Have you got a coffee? Cheers. Very nice. Maisie Cat is sat next to me there. Think she wants to come over here, but I'd rather she stayed over there, Maisie. Don't spill my coffee. Off you go. Thank you. No. Oh dear. Go in the window, look, it's lovely out there. Look at that view out there. Go on. In the window. Come on then. That's it. You sit there nicely. Sit quietly. Thank you. Right. What we're going to talk about then? I'm watching her. Oh, I'm watching her. Maisie, sit down. There's nobody there, look. I finished this picture. This is now ready for hanging. It's got some wire on the back of it. So, here we go. This is the snowy scene. There's a shadow on there. I don't know why, but there you go. Oh. Can you see it, Mother? This is my picture. It's finished. It's got a hanger on the back. Let's put that to one side for a minute. So, cheers. Now I've been reading some strange goings on about apparently it's possible that you can change your gender. If you don't like being a female, you can be a male, or the other way around. Oh, Maisie is putting me off a little bit. Maisie, just sit there quietly. Now, when I was young, I was a tomboy and I was out and about with all my boy mates, running across fields, climbing trees and all that kind of stuff, and I was a tomboy. But never did I think that I could maybe be a boy because I didn't have the right bits. I did envy the boys being able to pee standing up, and I thought, why can't I do that? But the thing is, I haven't got the right plumbing. so anyway, yes, I was quite boyish when I was young. And I only ever had one dolly because I wasn't really interested in dollies, and I've still got that dolly. Let me show you that dolly. This is my one and only. I have to be very careful with it because it is very old and it's falling to bits, and it is still in a plastic bag, right? It's got a rubber body which is now crumbling away to nothing, and a plastic head. Now, I used to play with that dolly, but I wasn't really a dolly person, and that was the only dolly that I ever had. So I used to play with my brother's Meccano set because I like building things. So I think I might try and get that dolly repaired. It's past repair actually. It's going to have a completely new body. But I really don't want to throw it out because it's so old. But yeah, so as I grew up, I mean, I was a skinny beanpole, and I stayed a skinny beanpole for well into my teens, and even up to late teens. And then when these finally arrived, I thought to myself, what do I need them for? What do I need them for? Well, I don't know. I don't know why I've got them, actually, but they are there. So, anyway, these days, apparently, children can decide at a young age that they want to be the opposite gender. So, these days, if a young girl decides that she doesn't actually need these, they are actually taking them off. There are surgeons out there who are removing them. I mean, I'm absolutely gobsmacked, you know. But then, when you're young, how do you know that you're in the wrong body, as they say? That's what they call it, born into the wrong body. Now, I realised that my body was the only one I'm going to get. So that's it, mate. I am stuck with it. So, but it served me well, you know. I would never ever have thought about trying to be a boy. It's just absolutely bonkers. But anyway, that's where we are today. Apparently there are opportunities where young children are being told that they can be whatever they want. Now, I would say that that is a big, big mistake, you know, because at what age are you capable of making that decision? I mean, I was still a very childish when I left school at 15, you know, and then I got a job in a shop, but I was still very naive and not knowing much about the world. But these days they seem to be teaching children younger and younger, you know, that, well, if you don't want to be a girl, you can be a boy, or the other way around. I mean, I've got no problem at all with boys wearing girls' clothes, girls wearing boys' clothes, because I wore mainly boys' clothes anyway. I was always wearing jeans and t-shirts, but, you know, so there's no problem with that. But when they tell children, you know, that, you know, you can be a boy when you're not a boy, it's just bonkers. I am struggling to understand that. And it seems to me quite evil to put these ideas into children's minds. Yes, there's going to be some unhappy children about where they are not quite sure of where they want to be, what they like, what kind of hobbies they like, what they want to do, you know, what they like doing in school. Are they a physical person? Do they like games? Or do they like to study books? You know, and young children are learning all that, but for them to be told that you can be a boy if you want to be, well, I'm afraid if you're born a girl, you are a girl. Am I old-fashioned or what? Yeah, so it seems to me that by telling children that they could, well, basically change gender, they haven't got the right bits. So But children are going along with it. Children are taking that seriously. They are asking to be changed. They want to be changed. When really what they should be getting is some kind of, counselling. They should be getting counselling, and they should be able to talk through how they feel with trained counsellors, not just say, oh well, we'll book you in for an operation then, and we'll chop your boobs off or take your lower bits off, your tinkle. That's just evil. It is evil, and I despair. I do despair. Cheers. Any parent that pushes their child in a different direction should think very seriously about what they are doing to that child. I'm seeing videos now from young people, teenagers, young adults, and they are regretting transitioning. Now, they wished they hadn't done it. And I think these people need to be taken seriously. Those that have gone through the process, because they were told, yes, it's possible, you can be a boy, you can be a girl, and they've believed it and they've gone through with it. And now they're finding that it was the worst thing they ever did. And it should not get to that stage. Young people who are worried about this kind of thing, they don't need surgery. They need someone to talk to about it. And then a boy dressing up in a girl's clothes who is still intact down there, that's fine, yeah, do it, but it's still a boy. You can't then say, I'm a girl now, because you're not. I mean, look what's happening with the athletes. They're getting men saying that they've transitioned and they're female, and they're entering women's races. The swimming, the cycling and the running, because they've decided that, oh well, I'm a woman now. But you're not. What they should be doing is actually using the word trans before they talk about themselves. They are trans women, they are trans men. And then everybody would know. Trans doesn't mean that you do go through the procedure, the whole procedure, the surgical procedure, all the way through to the end. Trans can mean that you are choosing to dress in a different way and you want to live your life as a female or as a male, but it should always have the word trans in front of it. You are a trans male, you are a trans female. And that's just how I feel about it. But I am quite concerned really that young children are being steered in that direction. Cheers. So I have lived my life as a girl doing quite a few boys' activities. As you know, I was a lorry driver, and girls should be told, and boys should be told, they can do anything they want. It doesn't mean that you have to change sex. You can do any job you like within the body you were given at birth. You can. I've got some of my trucks here. I've got got a set of model trucks here, but I never wanted to be a boy. I did think it would be easy to pee like a boy, but and I did wonder why I've got this, but that's how I was born, so that's how I accept it. So anyway, I'll let you have a look at these little trucks here. Maisie's sitting there really well. Have a look at my trucks. Have a look at my trucks. Look, my little trucks. Aren't they lovely? Where are you going, Maisie? There's my dolly. My poor, poor dolly. One day will be repaired. And I've now moved on to another art project, which I am putting together leaves. I want some leaves. I want lots of leaves. So, Maisie wants to say goodbye. Are you saying goodbye, Maisie? Maisie? Anyway, this is me and Queen. I need to go and give some attention now to Maisie. Thanks for popping in.